I want to make sure that you aren't missing any of the important things that should be on your to-do list on a Sunday morning. There's so much to prepare for on a Sunday morning. Like, it's game day. We're about to lead worship. It seems like all of the work that we put in during the week leads up to this moment, but you don't just get to show up on church on Sunday and hope that everything goes well. There are things that you need to do still on Sunday morning to make sure that everything goes smoothly. So I want to share those things with you. And I heard about these things from my friend Jimmy Cooper over on the Hey Worship Leader YouTube channel. So let's hear how Jimmy Cooper spends his Sunday mornings every single week. What is his routine?
I wake up and I get to the church about, our first service is at 9. I get there at 6:45 and start setting up all my gear at 7:15. We're doing line check again in case anything changed. We hold events in that same building, so they may have had to strike the stage from Wednesday night. So we just redo that. Sometimes there's a baptism like this last week, so we have to move the drum kit and it just changes some wires. So we're just finalizing, making sure everything coming through the house and they have a good signal sound, and we adjust our ears again if we need to. And then from whenever that finishes, so from like 7:30 to 8:15 is that built-in 45 minutes of rehearsal time. Then at 8:15 is run through. Everyone's supposed to be there. We actually go down the stage and talk through briefly, especially like somebody this past week was getting baptized. They were going to be telling their testimony from like in the first service, they're getting baptized in the second service. And so they don't know where to go. They don't know what mic to hold. So that's when we cover all that. And then we actually walk through it. We don't play all the songs and run through, but we do start and stop and practice every transition. That way they can do the lighting cues and the mic cues, and we know what we're going to say. And I practice my call to worship for the most part and practice my prayers. And I'll actually pray in that moment for the service that day, letting the person who's going to come up and speak be like, this is what it's going to be like in the service. I'm actually going to pray. You come on up. And, we just practice all that and run through. After run through's over, we all pray together for the day, and then we're ready to go.
And then you lead for both of your services, and then what time do you get home on Sunday?
Yeah, so we have a 9 and 11. They're both exactly the same. Services are they're scheduled usually to be 75 minutes. So, the second service will get out at like 12:15-ish, and that's about right, 12:15, 12:20. And then depending on how many people talk to me and how long it takes to roll up my gear, I might be home by 1 or something like that. So 6:45 to 1 on a Sunday.
Listen, your Sunday morning success does not start when you step on stage. Of course, it starts way earlier in the week, but it also starts just like Jimmy at 6:45 or whenever he gets to church, right? There's so much work to put in beforehand, but when we put in that work, it allows us to lead confidently on Sunday morning, and that's what we all want, right? And if you want to improve your worship leading and lead confidently every single week, I've got something for you. It's a free audio training called 5 Tips to Instantly Improve Your Worship Leading. In that audio training, I will share with you 5 tips that are super easy to implement, but they will help you lead an engaging time of worship with confidence this Sunday. So check out that free audio training linked down in the description below. And until I see you in the next video, keep leading worship well.